Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode. Now, you saw the title. You already know what's going on. I'm sick. You could probably hear it from my voice as well. But yeah, I'm sick. So yeah, that's how I'm doing right now. But that isn't the main topic of this video. There is some other stuff, but the sickness part is a bit of a story time. So strap in. So, also, I'm sure you've probably noticed by now, but this is not a live commentary. My main man Techno really has a point in one of his recent videos. Live commentary, it's fun to do sometimes, but when you're trying to tell a story and get some other stuff across, it just doesn't work. Because when you're trying to tell a story and play a game simultaneously, it just doesn't really work too well. And you end up forgetting topics that you need to talk about. So yeah, I'm just doing some gameplay from before that I recorded. So yeah, anyway, back to the story. So yeah, I'm sick, as you can tell from my voice and the title. I'm sick. I'm not exactly like the most sick. I think I only had like 100 degrees, 100-degree fever. So it's not like the worst sickness in the world, but I'm still sick. So I can't go to school tomorrow. So it's just great. Everything is great. But so I went up to my great grandma's for Labor Day weekend, and that was the plan. We were having some good times. We were gonna do a little bit of work because we have to whenever we go up there during this time. We do a little bit of work up there to get the place ready for the winter because there's no one ever there during the winter. So we basically prepare the place. So everything is good. It was worth it. But I brought a friend over. And we were just gonna have some fun while we were there, and we had a little bit of fun. Although we also did have to work on an English project because they're bombarding us. Junior year so far is proving to be really annoying. I think it's going to continue to be like that because from what I've heard, junior year is just the hardest year. So anyway, so yeah, we were gonna do that, although we couldn't because we don't have Wi-Fi up there, so we were gonna use my hotspot like on my phone, and then as it turns out, like the cellular data just wasn't really that good, so the hotspot just sucked really bad, and it did. It was just really bad, but we didn't we didn't get to do any homework basically, but whatever, it wasn't a big deal, and so we just didn't work. And that day, I was noticing my throat, like the back roof of my mouth it was hurting just a little bit. Like it wasn't exactly a comfortable feeling. And it got worse, like throughout the day. And I thought it was just because I probably just slept with my mouth open, because that happens when you do that. It's not a big deal. I'll just drink a lot of water and hopefully it'll feel better later. And it really didn't. It just kept getting worse and worse, and so it got to a point where it was unbearable, and medicine just wasn't helping. So yeah, I was basically just there suffering all day. And that night, my nose started to get a little stuffy, and my mom noticed that my face was all red, and so she felt my forehead. It was warm. And so she just decided, all right, let's take your temperature. Let's just see what's going on here. And we took the temperature, and this is one of the really old like thermometers that you use, and it just wasn't a good one. Yeah, it wasn't a really good one. You had to basically just sit for like up to 5 minutes, just waiting with the thing under your tongue. It was really a bra moment. It was just a huge bra moment, and it was not that cool. But whatever, I dealt with it. And when it was done, my temperature was about 100 degrees, which, like I said earlier, it's not a bad temperature. I mean, it's not good, but it's not that lethal or anything. But I mean, it was still a fever, and so I had to take it easy that night. And the next day, I woke up and just felt like absolute shit, dude. I just felt so bad. And so I spent that day just not feeling well, and we left that day, thankfully. But yeah, we left that day. All was fine. I mean, I still didn't feel good, but whatever. And so we got home, I think around 3 o'clock. No, we left at 3. So we got home about 4:30-ish. And that was fine, but we didn't do a whole lot that yesterday. It was all this happened yesterday, by the way. This all happened yesterday. Everything I just saw everything sucked. So I was I just wasn't doing a whole lot yesterday. I was just taking it easy, just just chilling. My friend was still here, just relaxing, but he wasn't doing a whole lot either because I mean like there's not much to do when your friend is sick. So later that day, I tried speaking and my voice just sounded so bad, like it was worse than it is currently. Yeah, it was just so bad. So I tried to talk. It was I was nasally like I am right now, but it was raspy and just dead. So I didn't do a whole lot of talking after that. But I noticed that I felt a little bit worse. Like I felt like I was a lot warmer than I was earlier in the day. So I decided I would try to take my temperature here to see if I had gotten worse. And we have a thermometer, but it doesn't work. So I didn't get to take my temperature. But I went to bed without a blanket last night because I was so incredibly hot that I felt like I was dying. And then I woke up several times in the night because I needed something to drink, and so that was just fantastic. That was really a good sign about everything. So yeah, that was great. And when I finally woke up for the final time, when I actually got up, Eli went home a little while ago, but I still felt terrible. I still feel awful. My mom, when she checked my head earlier, she said I didn't feel like I was warm anymore, but I don't feel any different. I feel a lot worse, if anything, actually. So, this is great. Everything is great. But anyway, so that's my sickness story time. The other thing is, I understand if the video that seems kind of low quality, the video that I'm talking over. If it seems a little low quality, it's because I'm using a different video editing method right now, and so I'm just kind of hoping that it works. So if it seems a little low quality, it's just because of that. So, but also, oh yeah, so. I've made a new playlist that's public on my channel. It's called Bed Wars Highlights, and here's actually playing currently, for me at least. I don't know if it's playing for you guys yet, but there's a clip from that playing currently, and it's just from my point of view, but it's just expect to see some Bed Wars highlights in the future, because I can record those, and since I like playing a little bit more Bed Wars now, you'll probably start seeing videos pop up on there every now and then. So, be prepared for that because it'll show up every now and then. And then the next little story that I've got, this is a much quicker one. But yesterday, at some point in the night, my internet just decided it didn't like me anymore, and it died. It's just not working. And so I'm using my phone's hotspot currently because I have better service out here, and so the internet itself is a lot better. I mean, it's not great, but it works. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. And I thought it was just because my internet hates me and just broke, but it's because the entire service, like not just mine, but everyone who uses this kind is down right now because they're doing maintenance, I believe, which is only a little annoying, but whatever. So yeah, that's how things are going currently. But that's really all I have to talk about now. So I will I'll let this video or the rest of the round play out without my audio, without hearing my annoying voice. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, or don't, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.